In a quiet, humble village lived a boy named Rohan. Though his life was simple, his heart carried extraordinary dreams. He longed to achieve greatness, to make a difference, and to be remembered for something meaningful. Every day, Rohan would watch motivational videos on his phone, read inspiring stories of people who rose from nothing to greatness, and listen to the speeches of successful individuals. Each story would ignite a fire in his heart. From tomorrow, he'd say to himself, I'll wake up early, study for 6 hours, and change my life. And for a while, he did. The excitement pushed him. He felt unstoppable. But after a few days, the fire would fade. The early mornings turned into snoozed alarms, study sessions into mindless distractions, and big dreams into passing thoughts. Procrastination and laziness crept back in like old friends. And Rohan found himself caught in a cycle, trying hard, giving up, and feeling disappointed in himself. Frustration began to cloud his heart. Why couldn't he stay motivated? One afternoon, Rohan met his childhood friend, Karan. Unlike Rohan, Karan was steady like a river. He woke up early, studied daily, and slowly but surely kept moving forward. Rohan admired his friend's consistency. Karan, he asked, how do you do it? How do you stay motivated every single day? Karan smiled gently and said, I don't rely on motivation, Rohan. I rely on discipline. Rohan looked confused. But isn't motivation the key to success? Karan placed a hand on Rohan's shoulder and replied, Come with me tomorrow at sunrise to the riverbank. There's someone I want you to meet. The next morning, with the sky still painted in soft pinks and oranges, Rohan met Karan by the river. An old fisherman sat nearby, throwing his net into the water with practiced ease. His hands were weathered, his face lined with wisdom, and his eyes carried the calm of someone who had seen many seasons pass. Karan turned to him and said, Grandfather, can you share the lesson you once taught me about discipline? The fisherman looked at Rohan and smiled warmly. Rohan, he began, do you see this river? Every day I come here at the same time. It doesn't matter if it's cold, rainy, or burning hot. I cast my net and wait. Some days I catch many fish. Some days only a few. And sometimes I catch nothing at all. But I never stop coming. Do you know why? Rohan thought for a moment. Because you love fishing? The fisherman chuckled softly. No, my boy, it's because it's my duty. If I waited for motivation, I might not come at all. If I waited for perfect weather, my family would go hungry. I don't wait for the right feeling. I act out of discipline. Rohan's eyes widened with understanding. The fisherman continued. Motivation is like a spark. It burns bright but fades quickly. Discipline is a steady flame. It keeps burning even on the darkest nights. He then pointed to a tall bamboo tree nearby. Have you heard the story of the bamboo tree? Rohan shook his head. There once was a farmer who planted a bamboo seed. Every day he watered it, gave it sunlight, and cared for the soil. 1 year passed, nothing. People mocked him, said he was foolish. The second year came and went, still nothing. The third, the fourth, no sign of life. But the farmer did not stop. And then, in the 5th year, something incredible happened. Within just 6 weeks, the bamboo grew 90 feet tall. Rohan gasped. How is that possible? The fisherman smiled. Because for 4 years, the bamboo was growing strong roots underground. Without those roots, it would have never stood tall. That's what discipline does. It builds your foundation, quietly and patiently. If the farmer had given up, he would have missed the miracle. Something inside Rohan shifted. He realized he had been chasing sparks, not building roots. He had expected quick results from short bursts of effort. From that day, Rohan changed. He stopped waiting for motivation. He created a routine and stuck to it. Even when he didn't feel like studying, he opened his books. Even when he was tired, he exercised. Even when the world tempted him to rest, he woke up early and stayed committed. Days became weeks, weeks became months, and months years. Slowly, Rohan transformed. He became someone others looked up to. He achieved not just success, but respect. He became a source of inspiration, not because he did something extraordinary once, but because he did the ordinary things every single day with heart and consistency. And whenever someone asked him, "What's your secret?" he would smile and say, Motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays. Success isn't about doing great things once. It's about doing small things every day without giving up. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. Stay disciplined. That's how you grow. That's how you win.